Welcome to my humble abode. Today I'm going to be watching some scary videos by Fearsome Top 5. Of course, if you want to watch this without me yapping, go ahead and check out his channel down below in the description. And yeah, with that, let's get to watching.
Number 1. A man named Ethan was home alone when he stepped outside to check on a stray cat that had wandered onto his porch. But the moment he made it outside, something in the distance caught his attention. Something that sent a chill straight down his spine.
What was it?
So, got the stray cat out here, right? Now, check on it.
Kitty, it's so cute.
It's like cute as and I look up. See this?
Oh shit, that's just your neighbor, bro. Calm down. That's your fucking neighbor. Is this water though? Like maybe he's just standing there looking. I really can't tell if that's water or just like an open space of like dirt. Anyway, he's looking that way. He's not looking at you, okay? It is a bit weird, but sometimes people are weird.
What the I'm gonna go look over. Real quick. Y'all see it?
Yes, we see it. But like, go to him. Walk that way. Go to him. Be like, hey, do you need any help, sir? How are you? You know, something like that.
Oh, y'all see that shit though? This disappear.
As he looked up, a pitch black figure slowly came into view. It stood completely still, not moving an inch, as if it were watching him. This figure appeared entirely cloaked in darkness.
You know, this could be just a dummy someone put there, you know, and it's like a all black dummy. Or it could be one of them like cutout boards that like someone just painted like darkly. So you know, like you would get like scared or like nervous or whatever. Anyway, let's see how this thing disappears. That's I think my main concern.
With no visible features or defining details, Ethan stared on in disbelief until this figure suddenly slipped out of sight.
Oh shit, it moved.
Feeling on edge, he was
Okay, that was a real person. That was a real person.
Questions than answers.
Never mind.
So who or what was watching him from the distance?
Okay, so it didn't just go out of, like, he didn't just like vanish out of thin air. He like walked into these bushes, and right here, this one little bush is like, yeah, right in front of him. So he's just gonna disappear. Honestly, I think that's just one of his friends fucking with him. They're wearing like a black hoodie. Yeah, I think right there, right here, you can see like a tiny little hoodie thing. The little back of it is kind of just like, anyway, it's just one of his friends fucking with him, trying to scare him. Or maybe it's your neighborhood weirdo, again, that just scares everybody, and was like, I'll just stand here and see what his reaction is. Maybe he was the one who put the kitty down and the kitty wandered to the house like he planned. That's like 30 IQ, but hey, you know, whatever to get him out of the house so he can see the dude standing there. Anyway, what are we gonna rate this? I'm gonna rate this a solid 1 out of 5 Oogie Boogies. This was not scary at all. It's just some dude in a black hoodie and black jeans. I mean, the sun must have like been like shown down a certain way where it just looks like it doesn't even show the face, you know? There's no outlines or anything, but it's clearly a person. And the person really didn't do anything except stand there and then leave after a few seconds. So that's not scary. Yeah, it is what it is. Let me know what you rate this down below in the comments. Anyway, let's continue. Next!
She doesn't even go here!
Number 2. After moving into an old house with her girlfriend, a woman named Marissa began experiencing things she couldn't explain. Built in 1885 and passed through countless owners, the home seemed to carry a presence of its own. Almost immediately, they began hearing disembodied voices and witnessing objects move without anyone touching them. One night, Marissa and her girlfriend stepped out to try a new restaurant, leaving Marissa's sister behind to watch their new puppy. But in the middle of dinner, Marissa received a frantic phone call. Her sister was crying and begging her to come home immediately. Without hesitation, Marissa rushed back, her heart racing, and these are the events that followed.
Oh my god. What? Stop! Relax!
Get upstairs, I'm not joking!
What do you mean?
I was down there with them, you can see that camera, there's like, I heard it twice.
Like what?
I kept laughing.
Okay, relax.
I literally looked back, I ignored it.
You're really crying and calling your sister over because you think you hear a kid crying? Really? I doubt it's a kid, but if it was really a kid crying, then it was someone's kid, probably outside your damn house. That's nothing to cry about, what the fuck? Calm down. All right, let's see. Let's see what else is going on.
They're freaking out. You can see that camera.
Okay, relax. them here at the store.
No, there's a kid upstairs laughing.
The puppy
It's like,
seems
I have to
fine.
walk by it there.
Yeah, the puppy and the dog. What the heck?
Oh my god, dude.
Oh wait, hold on. I talked over that. Hold on, I gotta listen to that again.
It's like I have to walk by it there.
Oh my god, dude. Upstairs?
Yes, the style is just like a kid. Like
I didn't hear anything.
Twice. You literally see me look
Disembodied
at the thing
voice?
twice.
There was nothing there.
I felt the TV.
And
Why it's not here?
what?
Oh my, dude, I just rushed and left them there.
Again, I didn't hear it. The dogs are
Marissa
fine.
walked-
I mean, the dogs look fine. They don't even. They're like looking up at their owners, like, "What's wrong with you?" Because if there was someone in the house, the dogs would definitely have been alert and barking at it, trying to go after it, or they would have been scared. And they don't look scared, and they don't look like they're going after it. And if it was a ghost, I guess the dogs also would be barking and then also like staring in a specific direction of the voice, which they're not. So like it makes you
To
wonder.
the front door, her sister was hysterical.
Makes you wonder.
She insisted that she'd been hearing the sound of a child laughing upstairs. And chillingly, as Marissa moved through the house, a faint childlike giggle echoed from above. She slowly approached the staircase, and once again, that
Didn't really
unsettling
sound like a
voice
giggle.
could be heard. At the time, it didn't seem like Marissa noticed it, but thankfully she was recording, confirming that her sister truly wasn't just imagining this. After giving the situation time to settle and allowing
It does make me a bit skeptical that you would like race home to your sister, who sounds like she's in a fucking panic, and you would just have your phone out recording everything. Like, what if it was really an intruder? You're just gonna like record them and then watch them do like take all your shit or something? Like that doesn't make sense. Why would you be recording your sister if she's in that much of a panic and that you need to get home now?
her sister to regain her composure, the two decided to search for the source of the
Found it in the
sound.
house.
Their first thought was the attic, just to be absolutely certain that no one was up there.
You good?
Make sure you bring your weapon up there just in case. Also, you need to keep yourself safe from an animal that, you know, might have snuck up there somehow.
My phone didn't drop up there.
Damn, that's dusty. God damn.
It's a whole other mission to get my phone out. I'm telling you right now. I'm not leaving my phone up there.
Okay. Okay, yeah, there's no one
With
there.
her phone taped to the end of a broom, they lifted it up into the pitch black attic and slowly spun it around. But after getting a full view, it was clear the space was completely empty, leaving them with no explanations and no comfort. Because for now, it seems Marissa may be sharing her home with a roommate who isn't exactly alive.
No, definitely not. I mean, I don't even think that voice was really a kid giggling or laughing or whatever.
Was up there. House, a faint childlike giggle echoed from above.
That did not sound like a giggle. That sounded like something squeaking or something moving upstairs, which is possible someone is upstairs, or maybe your sister moved something and it was a little squeak. But that to me didn't sound like a kid giggling. I don't know. Maybe you have like a random person somewhere in your house moving shit. I don't know. That's not a ghost. That just sounded like a squeak, like something's moving, like someone in the house is just moving things around. And it could be from upstairs, yeah. But I wouldn't worry about like a dead kid giggling in your house, because I don't think that's what it is. But anywho, I'm gonna give this one a 1 out of 5 Oogie Boogies. Not scary. Can be debunked. It just didn't give me any chills. It wasn't even creepy. I don't know. And the fact that the first thing you do when you come home is like already have your phone out recording when your sister is like in a panic. You don't do that if someone's actually in the house, you know? So, yeah. Not too scary, not too spooky. Yeah. Next.
She doesn't even go here.
Number 3. The paranormal couple behind the Paracurious TikTok account made the bold decision to investigate the infamous Conjuring House. Built in 1736, this historic home is widely regarded
Nice.
as one of the most haunted
Nice.
houses in America. Over the years, several families lived on the property, many of whom reported tragic events, including sudden deaths, suicides, drownings, and unexplained illnesses. But it wasn't until the Perrin family moved in during the 1970s that the house gained worldwide attention. Almost immediately, they began experiencing intense paranormal activity. Disembodied voices, objects being thrown, unexplained bruises, and shadowy figures roaming the halls. With that chilling history in mind, the couple ventured inside, hoping to make contact. They chose to use the Estes method, a technique where one person wears noise-canceling headphones connected to a spirit box, allowing them to hear only whatever voices may come through.
I don't know about this technology. Is this for real? Or like, is this just like completely fake, but you gotta like act the part of it? Cause like, if you act horribly, people are gonna notice and they're gonna be like, oh, well, there's nothing really there. You're just kind of like talking to yourself and like pretending like you're hearing things. I don't know if I believe in this technology, but like, let me know if you know anything about this one. Can you actually hear like things that like are on a completely different, I guess, wavelength? Is that what it is? Whatever. Anyway, just let me know. Whenever.
Clayton asked the questions, while Bailey simply repeated anything she heard through the headphones, but neither of them were prepared for what happened next.
Do you want me to read one of these books to you, April? Over here?
Yes.
Which one? What's the name of the book?
Glorious.
Glorious. I'm gonna try and find that. You want me to turn this
Back.
back? If it's over here, I will shit myself.
Book.
Can you tell me where the Glorious book is?
Down.
Who's April?
Down? Is it on this row here?
No.
Is it on this row?
Yeah.
Can you tell me the name of the book again?
Oh, A Glorious Accident.
Holy... No way.
I mean, they could have easily come here before and then looked at all the books. I mean, they could have put the book there too to begin with, but they definitely scoured the entire place and then looked at all the books and were like, which one should we pretend this ghost person is gonna pick out for our little video here? And then they were like, you know what? Let's just go with Glorious because it's a big white book and it stands out. So like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Write that down. Write that down. All right.
Okay, April, I got the book you've been talking about, the exact book, A Glorious Accident. Do you want me to read this to you?
To me.
Okay. Did your parents used to read you this book?
Book. Read.
Your mom used to read you this?
Yes. Memories.
Not only did it appear
Why would her mom read her a book called A Glorious Accident? Actually, I don't know anything about the book. Like, whenever I heard or like read accident, I was thinking of like an accident, like someone got into a car accident, but there's also different kinds of accidents that don't have anything to do with like horror, terror, like shit happening, that like bad stuff happening to people, you know? Okay, so I had to Google this. A Glorious Accident, Understanding Our Place in the Cosmic Puzzle is a 1997 book, exploring big questions about consciousness, existence, and humanity's role in the universe, stemming from a popular 1993 Dutch television series. I have a hard time thinking that her mom would read her that book. I have a very hard time thinking her mom used to read her that book, but hey, go off, continue.
that something in the room was communicating through the spirit box, but the responses seemed intelligent, directly answering Clayton's questions. One answer even guided him toward a specific bookshelf, then a specific shelf, and finally a book with the word Glorious in its title. And remember, Bailey couldn't hear Clayton at all. She was only repeating the words coming through the device. So either this was an insane coincidence, or something in that house had been fiending to read that book.
Yeah, ain't no way her mother used to read this to her. Not a fucking chance. They're just talking out their asses. They picked a random book to like pick out of all of them. And we're like, yeah, this is a good one. Let's pretend that this girl is talking to us through this little headphone thing. That's not. It's just not it. It's not it. So for that reason, this one also gets a 1 out of 5. Oogie buggies. Like, that wasn't even scary. It wasn't even spooky. It wasn't even paranormal. Nothing even happened except for her telling the guy where to go to get this book. It was kind of boring, actually. That wasn't even, it wasn't even paranormal. And then this says the best paranormal I've ever seen. Like, are you serious? There's so many other videos that people have put actual like thought and effort into than this one. Like, be so for real now. Be for real. Anywho, that was 3 scary videos by Fearsome Top 5, and hopefully you all enjoy this video. Oh, that, like it, dislike, but at least subscribe.